Hey, what's up? Hank Klinger here, shooting this video about kind of the basis for procrastination, where it comes from. I've been studying this for a while, so I have the blog psychologyofAction.com. It's kind of dedicated to helping people break through so that they can take action when they need to. You know, most people, maybe you, like me, like I used to, suffer from procrastination. Procrastination comes from a lot of different sources, it comes from a lot of different places, but procrastination isn't the actual problem. See, a lot of people, they get confused and they try to solve procrastination. But the reality is that the procrastination is just kind of a base for an underlying problem. Something possibly with self-worth issues or self-sabotage, uncertainty, those kind of things. Because wherever you tend to procrastinate at, there's something that you're unsure of. Now, whether it's the action that you're doing, maybe it's you don't have the adequate knowledge to be confident in it, or maybe just like me, like I used to have really bad self-worth issues and I just didn't believe that I deserved it. You can also, what can happen is, say you try something, a new system, or say you're trying a language, to learn a language, try any kind of skill, and you keep failing at it, and you keep failing at it. Or you get fired from a number of jobs. Well, what can happen too is you can get what's called learned helplessness. And that's where you just start identifying with failures and mistakes. You don't understand, you kind of lose the grasp of reality that mistakes and failures are a part of life. And you start to identify with them, and you get what's called learned helplessness. And that's where you actually start to believe that you can't accomplish anything, right? The reality is that you can't accomplish anything, and that the failures are completely necessary to your success. So all of these are different underlying problems that really affect procrastination, time management, productivity levels, and our beliefs, our core beliefs are, you know. And our beliefs can be kind of figured out when you hear people that say, well, I could have success, but I have a family, but I don't have the time to do it, but I don't have the money, but I don't have the knowledge, the education, or I'm too old, I'm too old to succeed, I'm too young to be rich. These kind of things are all beliefs. And these can cause procrastination in different areas of your life because of your subconscious mind, whatever it believes, it will tend to prove that in your life over and over again. People, I don't know why, I don't know if it's a law of attraction thing, if it's a physical thing, but people always tend to get exactly what they believe and what they expect. So if you have any of these issues, then it could be procrastination. Another one could just simply be that you're not interested in the activity. It's a lot harder to get motivated to write a dissertation on something that you don't care about versus writing a blog article that's 300 words about gardening, if you love to garden. So it's rarely, procrastination is just kind of a word that stems to something different, to a deeper meaning. And there's a lot of ways to overcome it depending on the severity of how bad it is. Everybody procrastinates a little bit. So the first thing I want to tell you is that if you're procrastinating on anything, don't beat yourself up. It is totally normal. It's totally just the way humans are. But there's different levels and severities of it, and it can actually destroy your life. For me, it did for a long time. It really held me back in life, and I had bad habits, and it sucks, So that's why I started psychologyofAction.com, is because I was able to change it in my life and transform my life and able to take action. And I just want to help other people, like, maybe you, if you're watching this video, I want to help you overcome procrastination, because I have the belief that because I care, I can help people transform, and I can help people overcome procrastination and achieve whatever they want in life. So one of the techniques that I want to share with you, that's just this really simple one. It actually changed my life, and I still use it, because the deeper ones can take time. Changing the beliefs, they can happen fast, but there'd be a whole other video for it, right? So this tip I want to teach you about, or tell you about, is called the Pomodoro Technique. And it's really simple, and I'm not even going to go into too much detail here because you can find it all over the place. But basically what it is you work in 25-minute stints with 5-minute breaks in between, and then after every fourth round, you take a 20 to 30-minute break. So let's say that you have to write a report for a class that you're in, or let's say you're working online and you're looking at a good, like me, sometimes you're sitting down, you're looking at 6 to 8 hours of work or 10 hours of work or whatever it may be, And that can be overwhelming. That can cause procrastination when you look at a whole chunk of time like that. But through the use of the Pomodoro technique, you're able to break it down into chunks, and you know that you're not going to be looking at such a solid shot. And it makes it a little less intimidating, and it really actually helps with productivity because it allows your mind time to process the information and what you're doing, to clear itself out, to kind of decompress so that you can be more focused, more functional, and just in an all-around better mood. You can have breaks on a regular interval, and you know that when you sit down, that it's not going to be forever. So as I said, the technique, let's say that you're going to sit down for a 4-hour chunk of time to work, and that's your goal, and that's a realistic goal, okay? Then what you would do is use a simple, they call it the Pomodoro timer technique because it's based on a Pomodoro timer, a little tomato timer. They're set for 25 minutes. And my best piece of advice would be to actually purchase one of these little things, you know, for $5 to $10, and you sit it somewhere where you can see it, or to go online to somewhere like onlinestopwatch.com, Pomodoro timer, and you set it for 25 minutes and you begin focused work, and interruptions happen, but you put them off. You know, you might have a thought like, I need to check my email, Facebook, somebody might bother you, but you can say, you know, I'm in a Pomodoro timer right now, I can talk to you in 20 minutes. Or you can think, okay, well, you know what, I only got 25 minutes here, the email can wait until I have a 5-minute break, the checking Facebook can wait until I have a 5-minute break. I'm going to focus on this 25 minutes. And then you focus on the 25 minutes, and it kind of creates a sense of urgency. Plus it relieves some of the pressure since you know that you can do the other things you need to do during the breaks. But the timer creates a sense of urgency because you want to get as much done in the time limit. So after the 25 minutes is up, then you take a 5-minute break. You know, you set the timer for 5 minutes, you do whatever, you do some push-ups, go to the bathroom, get a drink of water, do some deep breathing exercises, stand up, stretch, you know, check your Facebook really quick for a couple minutes, you know, but stick to the timer. And when the 5 minutes is up, you set another 25-minute time limit and you go back to it. So then after that 25 minutes, again, you do the 5-minute break, do what you need to do, and you do this for 4 rounds, you know, 4 rounds of 25, and the first one would have 5 minutes, the second one would have 5 minutes, the third one would have 5-minute breaks, you know, and then after the 4th round, then you set the timer for 20 to 30 minutes, and you can use this time to meditate, to read, to go for a walk, to do a little bit more intensive a workout, to take a shower, to get dinner prepared, you know, whatever you need to do, or get it prepped, you know, at least, to make a phone call, to check your emails. And after that 25 minutes is up, you would actually go back and you would do another round of the 4, you know, 25, 5, 25, 5, 25, and then another 20-minute break. Now, what this does is it allows your mind to decompress, because the rule is that during the breaks, whether they're 5 minutes or 20 minutes, you do not think of work, you do not touch anything with work, you push it completely out of your mind, or study, or whatever it is. And what happens is this allows your mind to really decompress. It allows it to organize all the information that you just took. If you're working towards a project, it gives it time to figure out the next step of the solution. If you're studying it, it allows your mind time to fully integrate all the knowledge into your mind. And it really, it stops the anxiety, because it allows your mind time to decompress, because anxiety a lot of times comes from sitting down and do 4 hours of solid work behind a computer, and it creates an anxiety within. It naturally happens. It's just a psychological thing, it's a physical thing. So this technique can really help to eliminate anxiety. It's one of the easiest ways I've learned to overcome procrastination, because it makes things not so big. And in time, what will happen is you'll notice that the 25-minute time limits, you'll stop paying attention to them. Next thing you know, you'll be working for 4, 5, 6 hours straight, and it'll get easier and easier. You'll get more and more productive, more focused. You won't let distractions come in, because you'll create the habits that you need to succeed and to take massive action. And anytime that you start to slip up, you know that you can just turn the timer technique back on and you can start doing this again. So I want to encourage all of you to try this again. I got a blog. You can see the link below this video. You can go check it out. It explains the Pomodoro timer a little bit. There's a link in there to download a PDF that explains the whole thing about it. So I want to encourage all of you to go check that out. You click the link, it'll take you to my blog. Like I said, there'll be another link in there, all of that stuff, just so you know what you're going for. And I want to encourage you to give the Pomodoro technique a try, whether you have problems with procrastination or not, because it really makes work a lot more enjoyable. It makes you feel like you're getting a lot more done, and you really do get a lot more done. So my name's Hank Klinger. If you're interested in learning more about what I do, check out my blog, read my YouTube videos, or shoot a hello to me on Facebook or Twitter. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys later.